Good evening, I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp back with you in the Breaking Weather Center. We have a couple severe thunderstorm warnings to pass along to you, and we're continuing with a little bit of severe weather coverage this evening. Some updates coming in with some more reports coming in again, so we are going to continue with tracking our storms. So, this severe thunderstorm warning appeared at 8 p.m. for Ohio, Southwest Central Stock County. At 7:43, a severe thunderstorm located along the line extended 7 miles of Wisconsin to 2 miles north of Douglasville, moving at 45. So, what this expects 60 miles of wind gusts. So, the storm, any of these storms could produce a tornado. We already had one report of a funnel cloud with one of these storms. So these storms could spin up to brief tornadoes. That's their biggest threat with any of these storms that do have kinks in the line. I mean, we definitely need to be watching that. And you can see very strong winds, 50 to 60, 70. You know, we have to watch that real closely. That severe thunderstorm warning that goes in effect to 8 p.m. And we also have one to 8:30 for North Central Columbia County, North Central Wisconsin, and North Central Stock County. You know, at 7:45, a severe thunderstorm located along the line, standing from Winton to Richland, moving east at 45. So this is booking at 45 miles an hour. So, 60 miles of wind gusts with this storm, so mainly a high wind threat likely. And this other severe thunderstorm warning runs in effect about into around. So we're getting some more reports. I'll shut this off. We're getting more reports of trees on power lines and a stand on a fire. So we're starting to get some tree and power line damage. That's what we have to watch with these sales this evening, and they just continue to move in. So we just had some new, let me check here what we had. Back up a few hours ago, we've been having so many warnings. We did have one report of a house fire in Houston down here. This is over here in the Maine, up here towards Wisconsin. You know, this is just tell you how much electricity these storms are. Tonight, we're getting more reports of thunderstorms reporting. We're starting to get more reports of trees on roads and power lines are down. Locations have been damaged a lot. A gas station, in a town on US 4, and more trees and power lines are down on the road. So we're just continuing to get these, we get these kinks in the line like this. That's where you get your rotation, the kinks. You get a lot of spin tonight. I mean, that's where you get the rotation, and that's where you could get a small tornado to spin up. So what we have to watch, these storms really closely. So we will continue to watch this, checking through echo tops. Mainly echo tops are very strong tonight. So that's why we have to watch these storms, and that still shows me a sign. If that thing tights up, there could be a tornado with that. So we will continue to break in and let you know any updates. The National Weather Service and Navy Institute have canceled a couple of advisories, but there's some more in Springfield out here. That's to 30%. Let me check that just for hail with this. Yeah, this storm could produce maybe 1 inch of hail at 1.25, so that'd be $0.50. So that's still strong enough to cause some problems also too. And you can see these storms have been very strong tonight, and that's why we're continuing to have these severe thunderstorm warnings in place. And up here, I'm a little more concerned with some spin easy, because you get these brief tornadoes that could spin up easy. So that's why we're continuing to watch this. So right now, we're on because it's a follow-up update. I'm going to get us back to the radar in just a second. I'm going to go to the SPC and get you caught up on this real quick before we decide to sign off, because some of the watches have even got canceled. I mean, so that's the good news. So some of the watches have got canceled. So I mean, so we'll take a look one more time. We've been having multiple. We have a report of winds over 45 miles an hour, and it looks like some heavy rainfall too. So let me check in with the rain while we're on. And rainfall totals are been maybe over. You get into almost the inch, so that's still plenty to cause some minor flooding at times. All right, here we go. SPC update. I'm going to continue this with this update real quick. Storm Protection Center still has our area. I'm gonna hit stop sharing for a minute and go to the SPC products, and you can see they still put our area here. Basically, St. Louis in a 1 out of 5 for severe thunderstorms, and this area in that yellow, that is still a 2 out of 5 for storms tonight. The tornado threat is still going to be more in Wisconsin. I do think a couple more spin-ups is still possible. Damage and winds are going to be a little more higher. Hail is still there, so we could see a couple storms that could get strong, maybe severe. And you got this, the SPC right here, Central Missouri. You know, we still have that mesoscale, just came out at 625. That's gone. So we will need to keep that up, keep things going. So right now, I just came on to let you know we've had a couple severe thunderstorm warnings in process. And we will keep the screen going for you. I mean, if there's any tornado warnings, we'll pop on to let you know. But this line of storms, I mean, is what we still going to have to watch out here in Columbia, and they just don't have a lot of rotation. Damage and winds will be the concern up here tonight, because like I said, there could be some hail. That's one of my concerns, is large hail. If that, and I'll put the thing in animation. St. Louis will get this line eventually after probably midnight, maybe, if it continues. We don't know if these will be severe tonight, but I'll be here tracking this and make sure things don't get out of hand. I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you. We will send things back, and we got you covered.